Hey guys, it's Polly Knits here to talk about some works in progress and some finished objects. I'm Polly Knits. There's a Polly Knits group on Ravelry you can join if you want to. I'm Polly Knits on YouTube. I'm Polly81 on Ravelry, and the blog is Polly Knits. So let's see here. Let's start off with a few finished objects. Hope this camera's level and stuff. I just wanted you to see the Christmas tree. So I finished this hat. This is around the swirl. I added a palm. Smells like yarn. So this is Patton's classic wool. And the colorway is lemongrass, which is not a color I would usually pick for myself, but it goes with my clothes that I usually wear. I wear a lot of navy blue, and my hoodie's navy blue, and I like this color with navy blue, so I think this is his first hat, so go check it out, and it's free, so go support him and knit one of these up, or cue it, or favorite it, because that'll move his pattern up on Ravelry. And that's always nice to do, so that's one finished object. And here are some other finished objects, which I didn't even try to find out what the pattern were for these, but these are just little preemie hats with a little loop on top. And I'm making these for Stitches West because the knit girls usually collect these. They're always happy to receive preemie hats, so even if I can't talk to Jasmine and Gigi or don't have the time, I could always give them some hats. So I have 3 done so far. This is leftover sock yarn, like the kind I'm using in my scrap yarn blanket that I'm not going to talk about because it hasn't been used. I haven't worked on it at all. So 3 baby hats. And I have this. This is the candy corn dog sweater from Red Heart, the Red Heart website, which somebody sent me on Instagram. It's a free pattern, and she showed it, so that's cool. This is the first one I made for Coco. This is the small size. That's huge. So I knit the extra small. And this one fits her really well like a glove. Mike thinks I could actually sell some of these dog sweaters. So let's see here. This cream color is Aran from Loops and Threads, Michael's. This dark green is also Loops and Threads, and this red at the bottom is Heartland in the Redwood colorway. And it does not look like the Redwoods. I live in the Redwoods, but it's nice. I like it. So those are the dog sweaters. They're easy to make and fun. So next time I think I'm gonna knit a few rounds before starting the cuff, so it looks more like a little leg on her, because it kind of looks funny. And I like to change things up. Yeah, it's fun. And my next work in progress, let's see, these ones are, you guys haven't seen these ones yet. I'm sitting next to the futon on the floor. So these are the field mitts by Kristen McLaurin. I haven't worked on them. I'm at the point where I need to start picking up for the thumb, or increasing for the thumb gusset. And this is Quince & Company. In the sport weight, I don't remember if it's chickadee or what. No, not chickadee, but what's their sport weight yarn? So those are great. I paid for the pattern and I do want to finish it. But I just keep starting stuff that I want to work on, and these kind of sat to the side. So I'm sorry, I don't remember what needle size this is. It's fingering weight yarn, so I bet these are like a US 4. And that's one. And another, I have a lot of whips. So, okay. So this might look funny to you. This is, the gray is loops and threads, and the orange is Red Heart with Love, solids. And this is a hat. You guys know I have that knitting machine, and so this is what it looks like. I did 45 rows of each color, and you do a provisional on either side. And then I knit the crowns by hand, and this gets folded. Once, you could tell once the crowns are on, and then it makes like a double thick hat. So I've been doing those for the homeless, and which I have not gotten their hats to them yet, but I'm planning on it. I did send Cody all of his hats late, but hopefully he got those. So when I close these crowns up, I usually use a US 9. And it's just on the Addy knitting machine. So I gotta get some more of them hats going. So that's another project. I cast on another Around the Swirl hat. This is the yarn. This is the sable colorway, Lamb's Pride worsted, and this yarn has mohair in it, so I've had it forever and I just don't know what to do with it. It's 85% wool and 15% mohair. Here's the actual ball it comes in. Put up, whatever. On Ravelry, everyone says this sheds everywhere and you'll be covered in hair if you wear this hat out, but oh well. So this is Around the Swirl by Ross Rochester. There's no D in his name. Okay. And this is just the brim. The pattern calls for US 8s and I'm using a US 7. And I'm gonna do the brim with less rows. It calls for 10 and I thought it was a little bit much for me, so I'm adjusting it. And that's what I'm working on right now. I'm also working on another project right now. I have so many whips. Okay, so I started a sweater, another sweater. This is called Tricoater Simply Beautiful Sweaters for Men by Lyndon Phillips and Beryl Hyatt, I guess that's what his name is. This was a gift. I don't know if they're still designing. I think there are stores in Seattle. This is what I'm making. It's the sampler sweater. It's totally cool. It's probably out of style, but you know what? I don't really care. Just knit what makes you happy. It goes from a size small to an extra large. I am knitting the medium size. It's fun. There's all these sampler stitches on one page and then the instructions are on another. And I'm not giving anything away because these are just from a Stitch dictionary, I'm pretty sure. Okay, that's none of the sauce. And then with this pattern, what they do is they give you a diagram. So where's the sleeve at? I'm working on a sleeve too. Hi, Coco. Okay, where is it? Oh, here we go. See, let me cover all this, but that's kind of like the diagram. And then it tells you what you can do, and anyways. I'm not really good at talking about it. But there's several things I'm knitting out of it. I want to knit out of this. So, without further ado, this is the back. It's really nice. And I'm sure it's gonna fit. This pattern is supposed to be knit on a US 8, but I'm knitting it on US 6s. I did not do a gauge swatch. And I actually didn't know I was knitting on switch 6s until I went to cast on the sleeve and noticed. So here's the sleeve. I cast on, that's the back. And I'm still working on increases. So it's gonna be folded and seamed. So. Yeah, I hope it's not too big, but baggy's okay. It's a sweater. And I'll show you the yarn I'm using. I didn't get a good deal because I just wanted the yarn, but it was around $40. This is Patton's Classic Wool, like I use all the time. This is Iran colorway, and it is 100% wool, 100 grams. Number 4, hand wash, don't iron, all that. So I had 7. I'm on the 3rd ball. So, hold on just a moment. Let me go and take care of this dog. Anyway, so that's the sweater, the sampler sweater I'm working on. It's going pretty quickly. I got that at Michael's. Don't tell me there's alarms going off on my phone now. I should have turned that off. My shows are always a hot mess, dang it. So here's another sock I cast on. This is just a basic sock for myself. I finished one, and I'm not finishing the other one yet because I cast on a sock for a friend. And I have not been working on these, but this yarn is from the Woolen Homestead. I've been calling it the beer colorway, but it is Indian Summer. So check them out. If they keep going out of stock. So good luck getting Christmas colorways. But they do have some nice ones. And sorry, I don't have a blocker, sock blocker. And I'm keeping those in these baskets I found at Target for $7 a piece, which is a good deal. See, here's another one, so I can keep my socks in these. And this sock, I finished one. These are Shorty Socks. And the issue that I stopped is because this sock's gonna have quite a bit less of the coloring, but these are scraps. So this pattern goes all the way down to the foot, and this patterning stops at the heel. So I'm sure she'll wear them still, but I just don't know what to do. They're just Shorty Socks. So nothing special there. I'm using the Knitter's Pride Carbons, and they're not my favorite. They're nice. You don't lose your stitches, but there's a little, where the metal meets the black part, you could feel it if you don't like that. So those are the socks I'm working on. And one more work in progress I'll talk about here. So this is another sweater that you guys have seen in the past. This is the palette, Knit Picks palette yarn. I've actually made quite a bit of progress on this sweater. This is the Flax Light. So you could see. I need to pull this out. All I'm doing is going around and around and around, switching colors. I did my short rows for the top. And That's the back. Let's see, I believe that's the back. Yeah, that's the back here. So I can't wait for this to be done, but I haven't even done sleeves yet. And I cast on a whole other sweater and started working on it. So, this one would kind of be neat, short sleeved. Maybe I'll do another one short sleeve and see if I like it. But this is from Tin Can Knits. It is the Tideful Heather and the Marble Heather. I have tons of palette yarn in my stash. So let's see, are there any thoughts about this? I haven't worked on it in a while. I think it's a great sweater. Several people have made videos on how to actually do the flax, step by step. So yeah, that's everything I'm working on. Not everything. Well, I didn't show the large Afghan. I'm doing the farmhouse blanket. It's crochet, but it's so big that it's almost fitting my California King bed. And I have one ball left, and then it's done. So I plan to show that when it's all finished. Oh, one more thing I wanted to say. The Knitmore girls always talk about what they're wearing and what their family's wearing, so I just wanted to show. I've been wearing these everywhere. These are the 72 yard Malabrigo mitts, but I used hand spun and they're really great. I love these. So I plan on doing some more hand spun fingerless mitts too. These are so soft, and let's see, I have no idea what the fiber even was. It was some scrap that I picked up somewhere. I have no clue, I don't remember, but I'm liking the kind of golden corn color lately. It's pretty. Trying to get myself into more warm colors because I always wear blues and blacks and grays, and I have been wearing brown lately, so I like brown too. So that's everything on the knitting that I can think of for now, and I'm gonna come back for a spinning segment and talk about a little bit of spinning. See you in a bit. Okay, I'm back with some spinning. I rearranged everything and brought the spinning out. So I'm gonna start with works in progress since you could see it here. This is the spinning wheel. This is Module Craft Susie. I bought locally off of a client. So this is 100% merino. It's a fancy micron count, whatever. I don't know. So I have 4 ounces of this. I'm working on 2 ounces on this bobbin first. So these are singles. When you put them on the bobbin, you're spinning your singles. And so you can determine if you want a floofy yarn or a tight yarn. Tightly spun, worsted versus woolen. The woolen is the loose and fluffy kind of spun yarn, and there are certain preps to be able to spin that, and this is not one of them. This is top, comb top. If you were gonna spin worsted or woolen, you need the fibers to be mixed up and jumbled like in a bat form, not combed. So, and I'll show you some of that here in a second, but so I'm trying to get a fluffy yarn out of this, so I decided to try to do it over the fold, which is when you spin like this over your finger, the fiber is folded up and you are spinning. And I've been doing good with it so far. I just don't see it causing a floofy yarn, so that I don't think that worked. And the reason I want to do that is because I just finished the yarn for well, I said it was going to be for a sweater, but this I finished And this was, this is Romney, alpaca, and silk. And I have 3 balls of it, and I believe it's about a worsted weight yarn, but not enough for a garment. And these tags are Gustler design. I bought these waterproof tags at Acreworks, which is my go-to for my spinning supplies. Either Acreworks or the Woolery. Anyways, so these were spun long draw, which is a woolen draw, and the prep was pin drafted roving. So it's really beautiful, and I would love to use it. Come here, Coco. You can come over here. Everyone can hear your little nails. Come here, Coco. She's behind the camera making noise again. Come here, Coco. Come here, girl. Anyways, see, the train has left the building. Okay. So, I was planning on combining other hand spuns I could spin, worsted, and mix them all up and kind of just like a mishmash sweater. Because I spun this one too. This was woolen, and this, I think it's Romney, because I got it at the local fiber festival, as I did all this stuff, even. And this was Rologs, which is my first time spinning Rologs. So it's been skeined up for a little while. But I figured I could probably add that into the garment somewhere. Give it a pop of something, and then like if I really wanted to make some kind of a crazy faded thing, or just fly off the cuff and just do stripes whenever, like this is woolen from the local fiber festival that would actually work in the sweater as well. I just don't know about this color, if I should even attempt that, but I thought it was pretty. And then adding a little natural in there somewhere. I mean, you can do all kinds of different things with garments. You just have to. So, I also have something called Malabrigo Noob, I don't know. This is. I have 2 of these, and they are comb top. And people are saying that you need to steam it first because it's really compacted in there. We'll see about that. I've never done that before. And these came from a Verb for Keeping Warm down in Oakland, California. I have 2 of them. And the reason I was practicing with this white comb top is because I wanted to test it out before I got to the Nube. Because I would love this to be in the sweater. I mean, look at that. Or vest or whatever. Wouldn't that, you could mix all kinds of stuff up in here. Excuse me. Wouldn't that be nice to just have a bunch of different. So yeah. So I'm wanting to do more projects with the hand spun. And that's kind of where I'm at right now. This is, oh, here we go. This is another just roving that I got from the local fiber festival. So that's nice. I wouldn't add it to the sweater, though I don't care for that. Yeah, I wouldn't. It would be nice probably in a hat or something, but not on my, not as a huge garment. Okay, so this is what the bobbin looks like. If I could turn this. This bobbin, you could see the neon green, that's the Acreworks. And they make bobbins for a lot of different spinning wheels, and if they don't make one for yours, I think there might be a list going of what they're working on, so I have no idea. I just know I love their products. So that's what I'm spinning, and I hope you guys have a great holiday.